Hey everyone, it's Julian from Media Cosmos. We're back. It's a new massive week of comic books, mangas, and graphic novels at the store, and we're looking over February 11th, 2026. I was about to get that wrong. Couple of notes before we start, other than like the fact it's really freaking large of books. Note number one, we have new staff. So we have 2 new employees who have started in the last couple of weeks, and there is always, as every time, there are growing pains. So I'm really sorry. Mistakes are bound to happen. We are trying, these new staff are doing a fantastic job. They're learning extremely fast, but mistakes are bound. So if we ship you the wrong book because it got mixed up, or if it got damaged in transit because it was mispacked, or we forgot to put something aside for you for a local pickup, there are mistakes abound. We're extremely sorry, but that is normal for the course. I swear to God, guys, I will keep hiring more people over time. There's no two ways around it. There's new staff. People learn things. It's perfectly okay. So please be in the with us. We really appreciate it. Second thing, we announced our 35th anniversary sale. Holy cow! Between Jacques and I, it's been 35 years. So he got 28 and I got whole 7. So 35th anniversary is happening on March 14th and 15th of next month. So how that works, as usual, if you come in store, you get a bunch of discounts on our comic books and graphic novels and mangas. So if you're picking up any of the back issues that are not new releases on comic books, you get 40% off for anniversary sale. So whatever the cover price on that book or the sticker price on that book. So if a book that's in the bins over there has a $40 sticker price, you get 40% off on that price. If a book has a barcode back price and it's $6.99, you get 40% on that price. Those Saturday and Sunday only. For the graphic novels, if you're in store, it's 30%, and your mangas, it's in store, it's 15%. So normally on mangas, we do 15%. If you buy 3, it's just 15% straight across the board for that sale. Online, what you get instead for comic books, there's a comic book that's in inventory and you cannot find it on the wall, you can buy it off the website. Anything that's older, at least it's going to go up to December of last year, you get 20% off automatically at checkout for anything that's at least probably going to be December and further up. Maybe January, it's harder to code for like too far away, but I can't guarantee for January stuff. And that includes incentive, by the way. So you can get 20% off on online stock. For graphic novels, it's your usual discount of 25% off if you order for $99 or more on your in-stock or back order items. The advantage of online, you get back order items, which the in-store sale does not. And after a sale, about a week or 2 later, we'll send you a 5% cashback for all your in-stock or back order saves. So a cashback is a gift card that we'll send you. So thus will include anything that's in stock and back order that's not new release. Always not new releases. Always excluded for all the sales. It could be me. It could be 25 years ago. New releases are always excluded from the sale because it's not fair for someone who pre-ordered or came in that week and could have waited just a couple of days later and get a bigger discount. Isn't that fair? If it came out the week before, free game. No problem. Week before, and a pre-order in the future doesn't count, obviously. But week of doesn't count, not release, there's not discounted. If you're also looking for our miniatures and paints and material and cards and stuff, there will be discounts. Please click on the link on the website or go to our Facebook page and the details out. It's the details are both the same. So that is the 2 things I need to talk about before we move on to February 11th material. It's going to be a long video, folks. And I want to mention that I still am technically on vacation. I was here yesterday doing FOC, because otherwise, who's going to order books? And I'm here today helping out books, but I'm not here for the rest of the week. So if you have questions, comments, you know where to get to. Otherwise, let's go over this week's book. X titles. One title, it's Cyclops miniseries. Alex Packnadel writes Future Cyclops who goes back into the past. So it's Ashes of Tomorrow Cyclops who comes back into the past, and it's a 5-issue miniseries. So Cyclops can't even get an ongoing. Moon Knight, Mark Spector. It is the final ongoing for the Moon Knight ongoing series from Jed McKay. It is a new artist on the book, Pramanik, I'm not sure. And Matthew Rosenberg? No, it's got to be a different Rosenberg who's doing inking. So it is the final series. What Jed McKay was doing is was reusing every single series title for Moon Knight, so hence Mark Spector Moon Knight instead of Fist of Khonshu. So it's obviously the direct continuation of the previous runs. And yeah, I don't know how long it'll last. It's probably last run lasted 15 issues, so I'll probably have 10 to 15 issues as well for the full story for him to complete. But wherever we left off on Fist of Khonshu moves into Mark Spector Moon Knight. A facsimile edition, the original Punisher's 4-issue miniseries, issue number 1. We've got the main cover here, a couple of copies. Spider-Man Noir from Eric Larson, the final issue, it has now arrived. Venom 254, where we have Black Cat and Mary Jane co-opt in this issue. We've got the main cover here, and then we've got Adam Hughes. Yeah. Adam Hughes cover here. I don't know. This is a 2-part connecting cover. From, I think, Care Andrews? Yeah, Care Andrews. So you've got on the following issue, issue 8, which was on FOC yesterday, it connects with the Black Cat cover of this issue. So you've got Mary Jane, the first one, Black Cat on the second. What do we have here? This is a nice cover. It is from Gleb Melkinov. Okay, Gleb Melkinov. And then finally, it's probably an incentive cover? Probably? Elizabeth Torque, 125. So, yeah, it just... oh, wait. There's 2 different books. Sorry, this is Venom and this is Black Cat. Yeah. I was very confused because Venom is Mary Jane. The spoiler, Venom is Mary Jane. So, yeah, those are 2 different books. That was my confusion. Black Cat, as I mentioned, does end with issue 10, but still does very well for a store. Benjamin Percy ended Deadpool Wolverine, had 10 issues, and now continues his... Deadpool run. It is more akin to Rob Liefeld's Deadpool than Daniel Way's Deadpool. It is more a comedy book. It's more of a hardcore book, sorry, than a comedy book. So he's dangerous, deadly, and hinged as an ongoing. Ongoing for Marvel means 10 issues minimum. That's probably what he'll get. Again, 10 issues for this Wade Wilson Deadpool. It is a more gory and a hardcore title that hasn't been written in the Deadpool way in 30 years, to be honest. So we'll see how that does for us. Main cover, the Scotty Young cover, Clayton Crane's card variant, and I don't know, Tommaso, 125. 25 copies. Wade Wilson, Deadpool usually does fairly well, but I don't know how this more violent Deadpool tape will do for us. Ultimate X-Men is over, folks. It is the final issue from Peach Momoko's super long 24-issue continuous run of her drawing and writing the whole thing. A couple of copies of the final issue here and the variant Peach Momoko as well. So that's all we have left for Ultimate X-Men number 24. Same thing. Aliens vs. Captain America, 4th and final issue of this miniseries. Only a couple of copies left of this miniseries. All right. DC Vertigo. Dennis Camp. It's the first of the new Vertigo series. Dennis Camp, just for Mr. Ultimate's, Ultimate Martian Manhunter, not Ultimate, Absolute Martian Manhunter. Dennis Camp I think is one of the few Vertigo series where I was like, because the title, the writer, I'm gonna get a couple of extras. So if you enjoyed old Vertigo, this is the old Vertigo back again. It has the whole tagline and everything. So, and if you enjoyed Dennis Camp, feel free to try out his new Vertigo creator-owned series at DC. Then we've got Aquaman number 11. This is the second printing of the DCKO. Which round was this, or is it even a round?
It's one of the first.
Yeah. Okay. So DCKO second printing of this. Absolute Wonder Woman Annual. So we had the Absolute Batman Annual a couple of months ago at this point. So now we've got the Annual for Absolute Wonder Woman. Main cover, B cover from Hayden Sherman. So Hayden Sherman, it's DeLulis. DeLulis is the one who's doing this one shot for Kelly Thompson. DeLulis, he was the artist for, I forget which miniseries that they did together at Image. But yeah, okay, so he's doing this issue, and Hayden Sherman's doing just a B cover for it. And I don't know who these are. Okay, Dennis Cohen on this cover, and Haining on this cover. So yeah, these two covers were less in demand than the Lewis and the Hayden Sherman cover, A and B. So both of these are available. They're off eBay. All Absolute titles after they come out or after FOC, they're completely off eBay so that we do not sell off on the website, so people have all a chance getting them at cover price. Gotham City Sirens is back again. It is now written by Tini Howard, and it's Baptars who's doing the art. So we've got the Baptar main cover here, and then we've got the, as is mentioned, main cover, and then Tulula Tulote. And then what is DC? What is this DCKO? Okay.
Then Nora.
Yeah, but why is this here with that? Okay, this Love Hurts is a full cover. Love Hurts. Okay, perfect. And then this DCKO can go over there. Why is this no barcode? We'll figure it out later, folks. We'll figure it out later. Okay. Reprint City, Absolute Batman number 15, the reprint of the original cover from Jock, and a foil variant of that now, as well as a Ben Oliver cover, now in foil, and I forget who did this cover as well. Why do these not have any barcodes?
The other one's Jock.
Yeah, the other one's, last one's Jock. I forget who's, Brian Bolin, the Brian Bolin cover, which is... I know it's foil, but I don't think it was these original colors either.
No.
Okay, so we've got this, we've got that, and then the original Jock cover also now in foil, which also does not have a barcode. I'll figure it out later. Absolute Batman 14, also second printing. None of these have barcodes. Okay, Absolute Batman number 14, reprint, a second printing. And now, okay, DCKO. Oh, let's figure this out. DCKO, we've got the main cover, the acetate, the foil version of the acetate. So you don't have the DCKO, just a full version in the background.
125.
These are 125. We ordered heavy because number 4 is because all the Absolute Universe characters metal with the main universe characters. So I guess these are their battle form, battle worn, whatever. And then the
wrestling,
the AEW cover where we've got Monet, first name, forget, versus Harley Quinn. Okay, things on the doorstep. Miniseries from, it's a Top Cow miniseries from Image. All right, it seems like a horror. I didn't research this. I clearly ordered one because there are a couple of people who pre-ordered it, but I'm not exactly sure what this book is about. Seems to be an asylum.
Victorian horror.
It seems to be something. All right.
It's probably Lovecraftian.
Babstar second series, the second issue, the Black Road South. So we've got a couple of copies of that left. Then we've got Transformers number 29. I believe 29 is a one-shot issue. No, it's still the continuation. It's the final issue of the Dan Mora first arc, number 29, whereas 30 is the Luda B, who's doing a one-shot, if I'm not mistaken. So anyways, main cover here, B variant from Johnson here, and then the connecting cover set from, I forget, Corona, and then the 125 probably that we have left, Torrin Clark 125 copy of this left. Witchblade annual, one shot from the annual where we still have the time between the darkness. We're doing some Larry Hama-verse right now. So Larry Hama is doing a 5-issue miniseries for Boom called The Sender Holds. It is a new superhero universe that he is creator-owned on this book. He's bringing it to Boom. It's a 5-issue run. If you enjoy Larry Hama, feel free to pick it up. Then we have more Larry Hama, G.I. Joe, Real American Hero, issue 325. We have gotten 325 books, mostly by Larry Hama of G.I. Joe Real American Hero, and 24 issues in a row at Skybound. The IDW could not do that for some reason because Chris Monaghan draws very well and very consistently. In issue 25, we have 2 new Joes being introduced. We did that a couple of years ago with IDW Run. He introduced 2 characters. It'd been the first time in 30 years he'd done it, so this is the second time in 30 years he's done it. And the 2 new characters are introduced in the second cover. Here's the main, which is homages that first 301st cover. And then this is B cover, probably? No, it's a 125 from this Chris Beach. And then this is the actual B cover. Oh, it's a wraparound cover. Yeah, look at that. B cover, really cool. Finally, like I mentioned, this is the introducing, so this is a new characters variant. We've got the 2 new characters are RC and Down Ranger. Down Ranger is this sniper new character, and RC runs a drone. From Dennis Hopeless, who, if I'm not mistaken, is the guy who does killed the fashion serial killer and all that other stuff, if I'm not mistaken. He's a new ongoing, miniseries from Ignition Press. Just Brutal. I don't know. Just Brutal. Let's see what we got. Sometimes family can just be just brutal. Can be just brutal. Jordan Savage is a normal 16-year-old kid barely holding it together. His parents' recent divorce. His twist sister Winter is the opposite in every way, including how she lives with coping and changes of Savage's family lives. All right. it feels like some Savage Dragonness to me. Anyways, we've got this book. One issue, only one copy left. I did order more, but there's one copy left. Okay. Mad Cave, Barbarian Behind the Bars. This was original Masters of the Universe movie where the He-Man and Masters of the Universe show up in the real world. This felt like that, where we've got Conan, who speaks his own dialect, shows up in the middle of New York City, and no one can, I think there's like a detective, and she's like, this guy's beheaded a random person in the streets, and yeah. It's a Conan book for a person, he's fighting these people, and they're showing up, and they speak a language, a dialect that no one knows, and he just beheads a character immediately in the first issue.
Feels like Jeff Lemire.
Well, Eli
Art-wise.
Callan.
Art-wise.
Andrea Muti is the artist on the book. Anyways, I thought it was really cool. It did not order. No one ordered this, but I know I have quite a few Conan people who pick up Conan books, so this felt like something that we right up their alley, and the premise to me was like very much Masters of the Universe original movie. But yeah, 2 copies of this left. Gargoyles, Darkwing Duck, the very first issue. This came out last week. We were short none copy, but we had none of the available, so now is from Greg Weisman, main cover available. World Tree, issue 18. I think this is the final issue of the story arc, if I'm not mistaken, but I could be wrong. Anyways, DuckTales, Valentine's Day special. So we've got the main cover, a variant. It is a one-shot for DuckTales. Geiger number 21, we've got an extra copy of this available now. King Spawn, 52 already available here. Pop Kill, it is a one-shot for Valentine's Day, so we've got 1 copy of that left. TMNT number 15, we've got the main and the Eastman cover. I'm fairly sure we should check our website to see if the Eastman cover. Eastman never updates. He never gets his work done on time. So at FOC, they're not updated. So I'll have to check the website if we've updated it. Graphic novels, One Roller and Doom from Ryan North, the entire 9-issue series in one graphic novel. DC Finest, Green Arrow, The Trial of Oliver Queen, which years, it's Mike Grill material, 88. Yeah. Okay, perfect. JSA from Jeff Lemire. This is the second trade paperback, if I'm not mistaken. Volume 2, 7 through 12. So yeah, JSA is still ongoing from Jeff Lemire. I'm kind of surprised. Our sales are very terrible for it. We have very few people who pick it up. But the graphic novel sold fairly well just because it's JSA, also because Jeff Lemire. So yeah, we've got a couple of copies of that left. Tom Taylor's Detective Comics. This is the second volume in the series. We've got a couple of hardcovers left and a couple of softcovers left. Sonic the Hedgehog, On the Go Volume 2. So this is just the ongoing, 13 through 20 in annual 2019. So this all material in a larger format, more pocketable format, but more pages for $18.99. Pretty good, actually. All right, Charles Soule's run on Daredevil is now in these pocketable format. It feels very much like the premiere editions. I did not know that, and I want these for myself now. So Daredevil Back in Black, Daredevil The Dark Arts, and Daredevil Death of Daredevil from Charles Soule. All these are available. I mentioned Deadpool Wolverine ending, so this is the Time of Strife. This is the full 10-issue run in one softcover trade paperback. UK Compendium from Transformers. So this is volume 3 of the series of 4 from the Transformers in compendium format. So we've got the main cover here from Daniel Warren Johnson, which probably will connect with volume 4. Probably. It doesn't seem like it has the other side. I think it would probably connect. Anyways, and then we've got an original UK cover here for the direct market variant. Tom Taylor's Titans, the entire run of his run on Titans. Titans has continued since when Tom Taylor dropped Nightwing. Well, his story ended, so his connecting part of Nightwing ended. So if you picked up Nightwing from Tom Taylor Volume 1, you should probably pick up his only omnibus on Titans. Book of Slaughter from James Tynion. So this is all the one-shot books. It doesn't write all the different one-shots. I wonder if it has them here. Okay, Book of Slaughter, Book of Butcher, and Book of Cutter. All these were annual one-shots that connected both House of Slaughter and Somebody's Killing the Children. So Books of Slaughter, all 3 one-shots in one hardcover format. There was a slipcase edition. We have, unfortunately, too many damages to cover them. But there are more copies that are coming in, so do not worry. It's still in stock for a time being of this book. So the Book of Slaughter, the one-shot series of books. Then we've got more graphic novels here. We've got I Hate Fairyline. The 4th hardcover is now in stock. Gundam Origins Deluxe Edition. The 4th volume of this already. Unbelievable, to be honest. Elf Quest, the final quest. So this completes the 4 new volumes that we had from Dark Horse. I think it was 4. Anyways, Final Quest is the final series of books. Okay, Dragonlance Classics. So this is the new edition for Margaret Weisman and Tracy Hickman because they're writing new novels for Dragonlance universe. So the original novels are here, if I'm not mistaken. Legends is, Time of Twins, War of Twins, and Test of Twins. So the original trilogy in one hardcover format. No one ordered this. I'm testing the waters to see if there's demand for this. I don't think there is, but it's here anyways. So if you're interested in picking up classic Dragonlance in this new hardcover format, which are a trilogy of books in one volume, let us know. Please buy it, and we'll see how it does well for the store. Free for All from Patrick Horvath. This is the one-shot book. So it's literally the comic book in a hardcover format. Is it in deluxe hardcover? It is deluxe hardcover. So it is the one-shot in Oni Press book that in hardcover format for the same material. Rick Quinn's Spectrum from Mad Cave. I assume probably sold fairly well. Collects issues 1 to 6 of Spectrum from Mad Cave, available now. Black Panther, Panther's Prey. This is the direct market Jack Kirby cover. It is sold out at distribution. We have 3 copies left here, it seems, of this direct market cover. None of the main cover available. Then manga, we've got Princess Mononoke. This one came out actually last week, but we had, or 2 weeks ago. It's all in one edition. It is literally the movie. It's sequences, stills from the movie, all right? It's for its probably 30th anniversary at this point. 25th anniversary. It's Princess Mononoke is not real young.
It's a photo novel.
Yeah, but it is a film by Hayao Miyazaki, and it doesn't say what. Anyways, but yes, it is the straight movie in just graphic novel format. Isaac Volume 5. He craves to be teased by his favorite ASMR streamer. Okay, sure. And Otaku X Gal Volume 1. Yeah. Like I said, it's a loaded week. As always, if you're interested in any of these books here, feel free to comment down below if you have a Managed Comics account. That means you just got an email a couple hours ago saying that these books are ready for you to pick up. If you do not have a Managed Comics account, which is perfectly fine, and the vast majority of customers do not, feel free to use any of the links above or below, depending if you watch it on Instagram, Facebook, or YouTube, and a link to Reddit or Discord page to the YouTube video as well. Because this video is kind of long. Like Reddit is a maximum 15-minute video for me to upload, and it's definitely more than 15 minutes. So it's a link to the YouTube page. So you can comment down below, and we'll set it aside for you. Our comments are more checked on YouTube, Instagram and Facebook. YouTube, I'm the one checking it, and as I mentioned, I'm still not here tomorrow, but I will let them know if there's something. But feel free to comment on Instagram or Facebook if you want to claim down below. Otherwise, feel free to use their links. I actively look YouTube, and honestly, no one comments in the Discord one at this time. Our Discord server is very small. It's not something that we are working on. We've redesigned it, but it's not something that a lot of users use because we neglected it for so many years, and that's perfectly legitimate. Versus Reddit. Reddit's doing pretty good. Sometimes they'll have comments, sometimes they'll have not. There are a lot of upvotes, and I really appreciate that. But the most places that our staff are used to looking at for years now is Facebook and Instagram. Questions, comments, feel free to email us at info@bdcosmos or message us through all different platforms. While we do not look at Discord as much, we do get notifications every time there's Discord, and we have some staff who are more active on Discord per chance, and we'll let the week's staff know if there's anything that we need to handle ASAP. That's it, I think. I've talked about the sale, I've talked to the new staff, and talked about all those new releases. There's some DC reprints as well that just came in. So they have reprinted these 2 trades from World's Finest. Volume 2 and 3?
Yeah.
12, 17 is 3 and Volume 1. So 1 and 3 here have been reprinted. And Jeff Loeb and Tim Sale's Batman has now been reprinted as well. What is this? Oh, Red Sonja, Volume 3, Master's Fall. This is the final Torn Grumbeck trade paperback of the series. Maybe one day they'll do a hardcover, but it's far from being announced. Bubblegum Crisis Complete Archives. Ugh. Yeah. This sucks. I don't know where we got this from. Okay. If there's anything, feel free to let us know. And we'll be back next week for actually a really massive week in graphic novels. There's 4 or 5 omnibuses. Yeah. I mean, this felt pretty good, so we'll see you next week. Thank you so much. Bye for now.